Hello YouTube, this is Dungeon Cleaner here with another Elden Ring PvP video. Today I want to show you a character named Mage of Stones. He's a strength build with a little bit of intelligence. He doesn't have a whole lot of poise. That's okay because we make up for it in fashion, and that's what we're going for today. We want to be a cool looking, flashy mage guy with a major emphasis on strength. So his stats look like this. He's a level 150. He's got 60 into vigor, of course, because we're going to be PvPing. 20 mind, 20 endurance, 60 strength, 14 dexterity, 38 intelligence. Okay. The weapons we like to use: Falling Star Beast Jaw. I don't use it too much. Ruin's Great Sword, which is one of my favorite all-time colossal weapons. The Darkmoon Greatsword, which really isn't the greatest for this build, but still practical. The Cold Grave Scythe, which we have not Spinning Slash, I'm so sorry, Sword Dance, rather. And Spinning Slash would be on our Cold Claymore, which is really, really good for if they chase you down, turn and burn, punish. The staff that we use for spells is the Carian Glintstone staff. It boosts Carian Sword sorceries, and we use, I think, 3 of those on this build. The Clayman's Cold Harpoon with Chilling Mist, and the other with Ice Spear. Sometimes we want to have a mean, nasty dual poke. We want to chase our opponents down. The Cold Pickaxe with Waves of Darkness on it, which is really, really good, just like the Spinning Slash on the Cold Claymore. Kind of like if they're pressuring you and just surrounding you, just pop one of those bad boys off. Of course, we got a lot of strength, so we're going to utilize the Jar Cannon whenever necessary. We got the Carian Knight Magic Shield with Carian Retaliation on it. The Beastman's Cold Cleaver with Stormblade, which is really good for punishing people who want to try to run away and heal. And then we got Quick Step on our Cold Greatsword. So, those are the weapons we use. We have the Haima Glintstone Crown, which almost kind of matches the Carian Knight armor, just a little bit off color, but still looks close enough. Veteran's Gauntlets, Scaled Greaves. We got the Erdtree's Favor +2, Crimson Amber Medallion +2 for that little added HP. Great Jar's Arsenal, because we don't have a whole lot of endurance, so we're going to want to have some extra carrying capacity. And the Shard of Alexander, because most of our weapons have some good Ashes of War that we're going to want to focus on. Some of the items that I use are Boiled Crab if I'm worried about a lot of physical damage, because I don't have any buffs that can negate physical damage or prevent it or lower it. We got Warming Stones for whenever we need those. Fire Pots, because they scale with strength. Gravity Stone Fans, because they also scale with this build. And Cuckoo Glintstones, which don't really scale with it, but we can throw them and annoy people. Sometimes I might play around with the Mimic's Veil, so it's there if we ever need it in a pinch. And that's the stuff that we're going to use. Let's check out some invasions. I really want to know why everything was just completely calm until I used the Ash of War, Waves of Darkness, and it seemed like it kind of, I don't know, summoned that creature out of the ground. That was pretty interesting. So we're starting off this invasion here, of course, using the Ruin's Greatsword, which it's not that great for roll catching by any means, but it is really, really good if you have 3 other players right in front of you and they're preoccupied. You can just keep on spamming this big, huge destructive wave at them, and it's just really satisfying. And this guy has a lot going on here. He's got a whole gang chasing him, including me. So I really don't see any way out for this guy. Maybe the ladder. Maybe the ladder is the safe way out. GG, my friend. I don't see any way out of that one. Guess we're going to be doing some invasions at the Halig Tree. I keep on trying to invade near and far, but for some reason, it looks like there's a lot of activity going on at the Halig Tree. We must defend the Halig Tree. Mikola has tasked us with defending his tree, and we shall help. We are here to conquer all of the foreign invaders. We're not the invader. No, the red man is the good guy. We're the hero of the story. These guys are here to plunder the Halig Tree, and we're gonna stop them. We're gonna do righteous deeds, and yes, we will be rewarded with glory, with bragging rights, and all that stuff. Maybe we'll make a name for ourselves. God, this guy's being really annoying. Really? That I just, like, stubbed his big toe? Let's check that out. Ow! Wow. Yeah. Definitely a shot to the toe. That had to hurt. I can't imagine getting hit in the foot or the big toe with a giant cinder block. And that's pretty much what just happened. Sorry, sir. That's gonna be a traumatic experience forever. It'll haunt you in your dreams. I really get excited when I see somebody using Keys' Will, because it's just like the World of Jigsaw from Bloodborne and it takes me back. So props to that guy for doing that. Props to this guy for trying to guard against the Ruin's great sword and getting his guard broken. So, very fun invasion. My Clean Rot Knight Guardian. Looks like we got another one at the Halig Tree again. And there's some action already happening. Looks like we got a fight club maybe? Or no, looks like a gank. Yeah, it's a 2v1, but now it's a 2v2. Now it's a 2v1 again because the blue died. So sorry, friend, your gank is over. There's a lot of controversy about ganking and whether or not Elden Ring should be considered as a online game. Some people want to argue, oh, it's an offline game. It's supposed to be played offline, which, I mean, that's not true because obviously, look, we're playing online right now. So. Oh, wow. He thought he was clever and pulled the old elevator switcheroo on me. But that only works if you're the invader. Because if you're the host, you don't have a bloody finger. If you're the invader, you do have that item, and I used it. So the host has no idea. He thinks that I'm up top, and I'm like, oh no, I'm stuck up here. And he has no idea that, oops, yeah, that he had a little jump scare right there. And it's over. GG. Very fun. But what? Dirty red man. So let's go back to the topic at hand, which is ganking. Some people think that gankers are the cancer of Elden Ring. Some people don't really care one way or the other. Some people like me are just here for some PvP experiences, and they're just grateful that somebody's online playing. So that's me. Don't get me wrong, because there's a difference between gankers and people that are just playing through the game with a friend, and their intentions are just to play through and co-op together and have a good time. And then an invader comes in that they were anticipating but hoping wouldn't show up because they don't want a PvP, they just want to go through the game. But unfortunately for them, the game was designed to be invaded. If you're playing co-op, if you're playing online, it's designed for an invader like me to come in uninvited, unannounced, and just trying to ruin everything. And that's where I get my excitement. They have Arena, they have the dual finger. If you want a 1v1, the dual finger is there. If you want to do duels in the arena, that's available. There's also 2v2s in the arena, there's 3v3s, and you even got the Combat Ordeal, 6-man or whatever it is, Battle Royale, every man for himself. But, if you want to invade and just have a chaotic experience like what you're seeing here with these crystallions that I was hiding behind, and I thought at the time I was tricking them into hitting them, but maybe they just didn't care. Maybe their hubris was their downfall. Check this out. Toss them came behind over top of it. Don't even see where they're at. Just toss him blindly, hoping for the best. But hey, works like a charm. You just gotta use the force. That's what I do. I use the force, focus, cheat, and I watch them camp behind me, which 75% of the time it works every time. Here we got this guy who just couldn't hang though. He just couldn't hang. I think I got a little too excited. That wasn't going to be it. I shouldn't have done that. That's not very sportsmanlike of me. Seeing as I'm the good guy, I'm the red man. I shouldn't have acted like that. I'm ashamed. You didn't see that. We went on ahead and caught him with a running R1 with the Ruin's Greatsword. One of my favorite all-time weapons, like I mentioned previously. The Ruin's Greatsword has an amazing Ash of War to just send it into a whole crowd of enemies. It's just so powerful. It's just amazing. It's just satisfying. So, keep in mind that we only have 38 intelligence, so we're not really a spellcasting sorcery build, and we don't even have a staff that really boosts every type of spell, like Lusat's staff, I think is what it's called. So, Cannon of Haima, as you can see, it just hits really hard anyway. It's such a good and fun spell. I could go on and on about it. It's just really, really fun to free aim with it. So if you don't have an intelligence build, I advise you to create one, pump 60 intelligence, 60 vigor, and just play around with the rest of the points. Go nuts with it. You can throw on a little poise and get you some endurance if you want to. Try the Moonveil out if you haven't. It's people frown upon it, but it's a really good katana. But that's not the focus of this video. We're focusing on a strength build with a little bit of intelligence, so we really want to utilize our frostbite and our gravity. What? Oh yeah, did it come? Yeah, he's gonna love it. Sometimes you'll hear me talking in the background while I'm doing my voiceover, and the reason is, which I've said this in another one of my videos, I like to keep my microphone on when I play so I can get my natural reactions, because sometimes I nerd rage. Sometimes I get really excited, and some people think it's hilarious, and it can be cringy. So I like to go back later and watch it and crack myself up. honestly could have ended this invasion a long time ago, but I just kind of wanted to take my time and be patient with it, play with my food a little bit. Finished it up with a good old ice spear. I think people sleep on that Ash of War, but I mean, it would be a little bit better if it had some tracking to it, but it might be too good if it did, if that makes sense, because it hits so hard. So it's got too much of a telegraph, though. I feel like I think if it came out faster, it would be a little bit better. These two guys look a little bit suspicious. There's no dragon here, and they're just kind of standing out in the middle of the ice, almost as if they're waiting on an invader. So I thought maybe they were using their Tanner's Tongue, but I kind of wasn't sure because no invader ever came. No hunters ever came, so maybe they taunted me in and turned the tongue off just so they could enjoy a good old-fashioned 2v1 and just kind of, bully a little bit. Some people like to do that, it's some people's cup of tea. It's not my thing, but some people enjoy that. But I'm fairly familiar with the mountaintop of giants, and I know there's some backup somewhere nearby. If I can just live long enough to get there, maybe outmaneuver them a little bit, get to it. So that's what I was trying to do. I thought maybe they might get me before they get there, but lo and behold, I arrive at my friend, the old ice lobster sniper. The Phantom decided to prioritize him over me, which was a mistake, because we got him killed. So now we're left with just the host. Come here, hosty. Come here, hosty with the boasty. Where you going, man? You wanted this. You don't want no smoke? Come on. Well, I guess it's left up to the old ice lobster sniper. One of the reasons that I included this clip into this video is because after the clip, the host was really mad and he sent me a hateful message. And it was a little bit homophobic, but also hilarious, because whenever somebody gets mad at me, I think it's, I don't know, I think it's funny.
Hey!
I wanted to throw a little bit of arena in here too, because some of these players in here at level 150, man, they're just really good, and it's that's a coin toss. You never know what you're going to get, what kind of build you're going to go up against. You may see a pattern of going against the same couple guys in a row, or it may just be a different player every time for hours. So we'll look at a couple of these too. I know that this video is actually quite lengthy, but sometimes when I'm at work and I have a long lunch break or something, sometimes I'm looking for a long video to just kind of delve deep into a certain kind of build, or just have something to watch, some content. So here's the content dump. I hope you enjoy it.
Hey!
sure that if you've played Elden Ring and you're an invader, you've probably seen an invasion that looks a lot like this. And you've probably been a little bit aggravated because it's really abrasive and it's really frustrating. And having 100 moon bells tossed at you can almost be suffocating. So, here's one of those instances where that happens. At least the host died. That's all that matters. I win. This clip made it because this guy got mad at me and sent me hateful messages. shit. This person submitted to me. I didn't catch it right off the bat, but they definitely told me that they wanted to interact with me, I guess. Or they submitted. Yeah. Oh, yeah, obviously. You're afraid. Don't be afraid, my
Hey!
child. For I will be friendly. Yes. Here. Allow me to share some of my wealth with you. There you go. I'll be on my way. Thank you. Thank you for your submission. In the business, we call that one a double kill. GG's. Thank you for playing. Okay. This clip shows a little fight club here that this guy had started. He actually, this is the second interaction I had with this player when he hosted earlier. He invited two blues in, and all three of them chased me and they killed me. And he seemed to be a little bit rude, but I came back and I'm going to be sportsman. I'm going to let him fight this red by himself because he obviously looks pretty good. And if he was good enough to beat me with the help of a couple blues, then I want to see what he's made of. And maybe if he sees that I'm sportsmanlike, maybe he'll be sportsmanlike with me. GG, my friend. Thank you for a very good fight. I hope that you learned something there. I know that I did. I know that I learned that blood loss is still a bitch. And here we find ourselves toward the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed watching and learning about my build. It's nothing phenomenal. It's not spectacular. It's not the greatest build in the world. It's not even the second greatest build in the world, or the third or fourth greatest build in the world. Hell, I probably wouldn't even put it in the top 100. But, you know, it's fun. I enjoy it. Sorceries are fun. This character's sorceries They're not that strong on this build, but they're there. You can utilize them if you need to. Cannon of Time is strong. You got the Swift Glintstone Pebble for a heal punish if they got like hardly no health left. You could choose between using that or the Phantom Daggers. I just so happen to like using the Glintstone Pebble. And, hopefully I was able to showcase enough of my variety of weapons that I like to use on this build. And hopefully you found it pleasing. You'll stick around and watch some more of my stuff. So, thank you again, fellow Tarnished. Hopefully you're an Elden Ring player yourself and you didn't help happen upon this video wondering what the hell this is and why is this guy red and why is that guy yellow and why is the other guy blue, and it makes no sense. So hopefully you yourself Tarnished as well actually made sense of what you were watching. Hope you come back and watch some more videos in the future. Thank you again. Have a nice day. Oh, the video's still going. This is awkward. I'm so sorry.
Hey!
Alright, that was Mage of Stones. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more Elden Ring stuff.